This is me when I was very young. It was very ambitious. Maybe I was thinking in some times that I will work at the Max Foundation. And this is not me. This is my little daughter, Lucia. And she grown up now. She is 5 years old, attending a nursery. This is my elder daughter. Another meaning of my life. After school, we have very low energy even to eat something because we are expected to have homework. It's my whole family with my beautiful and lovely life and my wife. And this is a gross family where we have already 15 members together. So I was born in Uzbekistan, which is located in central part of Central Asia, actually where I grew up. My education passed through studying as a bachelor degree in a medical school in Uzbekistan, continued my education as public health program in Sweden. I did a research program in the UK and an MBA program in Uzbek Japanese program in Uzbekistan, and doing now PhD apart from being a Max Foundation's program coordinator. And I love learning foreign languages. I do speak several languages: English, Russian, German, Turkish, and very little Swedish. And here in the photo you can see I like cooking. Sometimes I think most of the cases the outcome is very nice. Looking at the faces of my family members, I can say I think I cook well. I like drinking wine, but only weekends. I promise you, honestly, only on weekends. So I started my journey related to Max in early 2005, where first time the Max program is named, ex-name of the program was GPAP, opened in Uzbekistan. And at that time I was volunteering apart from the studies. And in 2011 I joined the Max Foundation as a program coordinator. And the 2018 the number of countries had been becoming more and more. We hired more staff. We are big, very nice family now in our regional team, covering the East Europe and Central Asia. We say like to understand easier post-Soviet countries as other regions, of course, with a very specific, distinctive and diverse cultures, religions, and policies. Maybe most of you know many things are ongoing, especially last years in our region. So this is a photo from 2012 when Mr. Smith, on the right corner, the tallest person, came from the Gerald Rogers Hospital from USA with the support of Max Foundation, where the Gene Expert machine, which reveals a BC-variable gene, a special equipment, was firstly delivered to Uzbekistan. As the first time the local doctors wanted to test this gene, and the doctor, Mr. Smith, helped a lot. He taught how to use it to our local doctors. He prepared well, wearing out his gown, and he plugged in the machine, explained all the instructions, and everyone were happy. The first test in 2012, first time in Uzbekistan, had been accomplished, and he became Uzbek. Everyone laughed and he laughed. I'd like to tell one story actually which made my life very changed. Like I sometimes say before and after that period related to global pandemic COVID-19, where all the countries asked their local doctors to help call on duty. So I decided to go for that. We worked at the 1 month battling and living at the inpatient hospital, taking care of COVID-19 diagnosed patients. And I should say this is a specific uniform. The outside temperature was 50, inside temperature was 50 as well, because August period. And we're taking care of patients. You can see one patient, the thumbs up, is a patient who became well after 10 days of intensive care. He is going home. And on the right behind, on the corner, you can see there is a patient who is lying on the prone position after 5 days of oxygen therapy with a high blood pressure. And you see on that time 30 patients department had only 3 oxygen equipments. which means we had to take from patient to another patient to help in the critical condition. Only time I understood sometimes we undervalue how only just breathing in and breathing out freely is a gift of life actually. Sometimes we think about the money, how we are not so rich, sometimes social problems and other family problems, but believe me, at the hospital I understood sometimes in 1 minute breathing in without any problem, a simple air is a gift for life. So after 1 week, this patient took well, he's going home, thumbs up, I'm very happy as well. Another story I named the collaboration is a key. Where is a Central Asian map. In this Central Asian area, there is a country named Tajikistan, where the first gene expert machine also was supported by the Max Foundation arrived. But doctors and lab specialists didn't know how to use it, how to exploit it. And so they asked, we have a gene expert machine now, but we need to learn how to use it. And Uzbek physician fundraised $100 and Kyrgyzstan, as in another neighborhood country, physician fundraised $300. They gave this amount to Tajik colleagues for education. And these colleagues rent a car and went through the mountains, reached out the hospital. They trained 3 days, returned back with the knowledge, and first time they did this test. And this is an example of sometimes the amount of money is not a big deal. The deal is action, social action, humanitarian action. Simple actions can change many things. This is a map of the East Europe. In yellow you can see the Ukraine. As you know, most of you, that critical condition worship is ongoing there. And our patient who was under the care of the mass inclusive program suddenly had to move from Ukraine, from Lvov city to Poland with his family as a refugee. On the way he went to Germany to have a consultation and returned to Krakow city and was prescribed to continue inclusive therapy, and he didn't simply have an access. So the Max Foundation is there cooperating together with the Inside company who produce actually this track, and Civil Advocates Network International organization, all together as a one group family, coordinated and supported, made this medicine inclusive accessible to that patient. Patient after receiving a drug from physician in Krakow in Poland is very happy. This is another story. I call it Better Education Leads to Better Patient Care, where we are running almost 2 years physician education program, sharing knowledge from leading experts and using a Zoom platform. It's totally free, and the doctors discuss together, learn it from each other, many things all together, and we already see the outcome from this. And there is no actually policy, no finance, translation knowledge, and better education lead to better care of patients. So I'm finalizing my presentation with these simple words and key messages from me. Simple actions can sometimes lead to global solutions in bringing greater health equity. Translation knowledge is critical, ensuring that geography need not to be a destiny. Dedication, cooperation, and never giving up are keys to supporting the ones who need use the most, one patient at a time. So last message from Ukrainian family to the Max Foundation: thank you for life. So I'd like to end my story with the simple words: one for all and all for one.